What
All right,
will happen next? We have spawning in the top right. The North American King of Lings. It's the Blue Zerg. No regret.
And his opponent in the bottom right, we have our Yellow Terran representing Team Gravity. It is Semper.
Right. And we'll be moving into position here. We have barracks coming down, looking for any sort of gas. And that's going to give us an indication toward a normal Reaper expand. The position is not correct here for the reactor Wallen, so we will need a depot or another building here to finish that off. And you called it. No regret is going for hatch first. And the second one. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's going for it. The mind game is real.
Oh, it looks like it will be a 3 hatch before pool. That's what it is looking like here. Just waiting for those 300 minerals. And there goes our hatchery. I like where No Regret has taken this third base. It makes it, if he were to take it near to his main, it feels like Semper could just do the most annoying drops in the world between those two bases.
Yeah.
So I think taking that other third would prevent that a little bit.
It also goes with the idea of expanding away from your opponent as a Zerg player. Generally speaking, as Zerg versus Protoss or Terran, that's going to serve you a little bit better. And, also, like you said, it has synergy with that. Keeping the land distance between your bases very similar to the air distance, and that really hurts Terran's ability to drop you.
Looks like Semper, though, doing a pretty standard opener still. He's getting 2 Marines out, though. Do you think he's a little bit worried still about what he might see? Or do you think at this point he's realized that nothing is coming his way?
Well, we did get a bit of a scout, so he did manage to get his SCV across the map, so Semper's okay. He's happy. He's like, okay, nothing too aggressive yet. From No Regret. So got to keep that in mind. He did build on the low ground just like last time, though. So I think Semper's basically saying, okay, we're going to play 3 matches. I'm going to open this way. I'm going to throw it down on the low ground. And 2 out of 3 times, I'm going to be okay. And maybe, that first game, that was just the 1 out of 3 times. And he just says, all right, that's fine. I'll roll the dice. Once in a while, 1 out of 3 games, I'm going to lose. But I'll be able to win with consistency.
Yeah. Looks like No Regret has researched his speed now. He has pulled off of gas. Looks like he's going to continue droning at this point.
Yep,
or just go for more lings.
Droning very heavily at this moment in time. Especially for No Regret. Breaking the 30 drone marker. That's a big deal.
I know.
Wow. That's some serious business. I mean, this game might last 20 minutes. Who knows? And tanks, starport coming out. Tankovac possibilities. While they're still in the game, who knows?
We do have a Baneling nest coming out now for No Regret. Doesn't surprise me. I think it's not too surprising to see him going for some Banes here.
Mm-hmm.
And 20 Lings on the way, too. 22 Lings, so we might see a little bit of Ling aggression coming up in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, so far there's no evolution chamber, so drops aren't in the cards just yet. Might be something he builds behind it. Ooh, going for a layer behind this attack directly after the scan as well, so not going to be aware. Running into this, he looks like he's hitting a pretty good timing here. There's not a whole lot of stuff for defense. That bunker has a lot of surface area on it.
Yeah, and it looks like the Lings, they are going to surround that bunker. Can the SCVs even get in? No, they cannot.
Oh, looks like he's going to save a lot of his SCVs running through that mineral walk there. Nicely done. And all in all, nice defense from Semper. He loses, no workers, actually. Wow. Not a single worker killed by any of that splash damage at all.
That's
he loses
pretty good.
a bunker and 4 Marines. That's not a problem.
Yeah, that could have gone way worse. Semper did a pretty good job there.
And we do have the continued aggression coming from No Regret with some more Lings, but behind it he's going for double Evo Chamber and Spire, so beginning to tech up a bit. Some counter aggression possible for Semper in the world of the Tankovac drop, but that's not going to last for very long, as No Regret is going for a Lingbane Muta style in ZVT here.
Yeah, that Spire has been started now. We'll be seeing Mutas not too long from now. A scan from Semper shows where the third base is not. And it looks like more Lynx just trying to do a little bit here, but the tank kind of pushing them away.
Yeah, and that's interesting you mentioned his scan where the third base is not there, because it is a little bit, I think, more common to just take this third because it's the closest. And he has no idea, if you check his vision, about that third base at all. I mean, he's got to assume that it's there, but you have to really know your timings. And you have to really have internalized, all right, how many units can you make on how many drones and how many bases to be like, oh, okay, based on that attack, I know he's already on 3 base, so I'm scanning for the 4th. Is Semper at that level yet where he's internalized all those timings? Not 100% sure.
I think he might. I think he might realize that there is a third base out at this point.
Yep.
We have got 6 Mutas, though, on the way. Some Mutas will be joining this Ling bullying force not too long from now. We do have speed for these Banelings just starting to be researched as well.
Yep. Speed for Banelings and Stim, both really important upgrades that change the unit interaction in a very fundamental way. Engaging without Zergling's Baneling speed is, can be suicidal for Zerg sometimes, and the same with Stim for Terran. So it looks like both of those upgrades are going to finish at about the same time, which is nice, and that'll form a sort of moment. But we have some... Ooh. Is that a tank dead?
Ooh,
oh! Barely saved. He's going for the other tank now. Nicely done. Saves those tanks and is going to run away off into the corner here. We don't have any aggressive air units out just yet, just the Medivacs for now. Oh, excuse me. Liberator done.
Yeah, there is a Liberator kind of chilling by that natural. Nice little placement there.
Yeah, zone out a bit. Very nice. And we're moving towards Hive Tech and droning for No Regret, throwing down that infestation pit and about 10 or so drones. Getting up quite high on that drone count, surpassing the 66 marker, which is the 3-base saturation. And gonna run here. Ooh, takes that out pretty quickly.
Is he
this is
gonna
Stim.
Get the Stim? Oh, nice repair though on that Stim. Does manage to save it.
Big save there. We were talking about how important that Stim is, and had that gone down, would have created a nice opening for No Regret to do some aggression. And we all know how No Regret enjoys sort of exploiting those openings when they come out.
Indeed.
Quite a few forces out on the map right now. 2-2 on the way, so upgrade lead for a Zerg player here. But the Liberator count is starting to get out of control. We're moving up to 4 Liberators and get a little bit scary here with that massive Liberator count.
Yeah, these Liberators can really, do a lot of damage to those Mutas.
Yeah, all it takes is one wrong step where you accidentally clump your Mutas up and let's get blasted away there by the Liberators. Learning how to split up your Mutalisks in engagements or just keep them away from the Liberators overall has become such an important skill and decision-making process for Zerg in this matchup.
And our Zerg player, it looks like he is going for the Hive next. Wouldn't surprise me to see an Ultra Cavern go down when that Hive has finished, but Muta's now going in, trying to get a little bit of damage done to the third, but there are just a lot of Liberators here.
Oh my god.
Oh, those Mutas, they just get away.
One shot away. Uh-oh.
He stopped.
Oh my god, that was so frightening. He did lose some Mutas there, but that could have been really bad. Didn't click far enough away there with his initial movement of the Mutalisk, and they got a little bit clumped up.
Oh, and
Gonna move in over. Whoa. Gonna get aggressive maybe against those Liberators. I don't think he was expecting him to be quite at that angle. He is getting ready to make an engagement. We have a lot of tanks in excellent positions here. Here we go. Nice Widow Mine shots coming off. All the mutas getting eliminated. This is an absolute disaster. Oh my god. Perfect defense from Semper. No Regret gets crushed there, and he's going to be coming back with Corruptors, but he did that attack just before his 2-2 finished.
Yeah, and now Semper is moving forward. I think he's, you know, smelling a little bit of blood in the water here. Army supplies are double for Semper, 105 to 53.
Yeah, and he's going to try to come back here, but not a whole lot going on. He really needs a bigger Bane count to be able to deal with this. He's going to try to, yeah, there he goes. Sets off a lot of those, all those Widow Mines, so opens up an area where he can make an attack. He's going to run through before those fields get set up, but he's off creep now. Nice split so far from our Terran player, but is it enough? Seems to be running through. We do have another Widow Mine in the mix moving forward. This fourth base is very important. You don't want to be even bases as a Terran, as a Zerg versus a Terran player. He's going to be moving in over here. Lots of Banelings morphin. He needs these Banelings to combat the Marines.
Banelings, though, the majority of them going down. I don't know if any of them will finish.
Oh my god. He absolutely needed those Banelings. He doesn't get them. He's trying to morph in 4 more. He's making an Ultralisk and a Swarm Host. I think that's a mistake.
Yeah, that Swarm Host is an interesting choice there. And all of these Overlords going down. The supply block is huge for No Regret. 125 out of 72.
Oh my god, just ripping everything apart. So cost efficient. Not enough Banelings. This is a perfect counterattack here. Excellent defense from
the hive
Semper.
is falling too.
Oh yeah, everything is falling apart. He's going to have 4 Ultralisks. And we all know Ultralisks are good, but they don't have chitinous plating yet. So that's really the main thing that makes the Ultralisk this unbeatable force against Marines.
Yeah, it looks like the 4th base going to fall. The natural has fallen as well. Ooh, and those Widow Mines. Look at a couple drones too. That poor Swarm Host.
Yeah, that poor Swarm Host gets mowed down almost immediately. Kiting over here. Looking very excellent. You can see those Ultralisks melt without that chitinous plating. Chitinous plating, such an important upgrade in this matchup.
Yeah, only 2 Ultras now on the field. 5 more about to arrive. And as you said, their chitinous plating is finishing.
It's not even chitinous plating though. That's the upgrade looks just like chitinous plating. It's just +3.
Right.
So it's only going to be 1 additional armor, whereas chitinous plating is 4. And that is a huge difference. Look at these Ultralisks just evaporate from the Marines. And, you know, it's just, that's it. GG. Stuck it out for a while there, tried to make something happen, but Terran fights back against the aggression of the Zerg rush, as it were, as it is upon the Google and other. What was it? There was like a trivia on, I think it was on Jeopardy of like Zerg rush was the answer to some question or.
Oh, I remember
like
seeing that
recently on Reddit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're seeing StarCraft like things start to pop up over here and there. There was a cracked video on the story of StarCraft Brood War recently that just came out.
Yeah, I was going to say, did that come out today? Because I remember recently seeing it on Reddit as well, not being able to catch it yet.
Yep, so...
I was impressed with some of Semper's micro in that game. I just remember him picking up that tank really fast and saving it. Little things like that really show itself.
And those 2 tanks that he saved from the Mutalisk were so instrumental in the defense of that major attack from the left side that came in from No Regret there, and he was able to just crush. Like, he won the game in that defense. Once that defense happened, the game was already over, and it was just a cascading, fall of the Zerg from that point on. As long as he didn't make any huge mistakes, he was going to win, and he just had really awesome, like you said, smelling blood in the water and be like, oh, I can kill him now, and then you just do it, and then you're done, you know? Very nicely done by our Terran player. So we're 1-1 now, right?
We are. We are going on to our 3rd game, and it is on Lerlac Crest. I have a feeling that No Regret is going to be a bit aggressive on this one. What do you think?
Well, Lerlac Crest has a really big open natural, which lends itself very well to the Zergling aggression like we've seen. It has been sort of sealed off a bit more than before. It recently was changed so that it's a little easier to take the pocket third base that Terrans like